Santa Claus. I wish you'd clean up after your reindeer. Ugh. Ah, 'tis the season to be jolly. No, this isn't a Christmas hat. It's just a hat I threw on because my hair's getting long and it's getting in my eyes. I guess I should get a haircut sometime soon, huh? What am I talking about? But, welcome back to David's Diner. Today, I'm going to make what I like to affectionately call reindeer poop. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I took them to a party once and was telling everybody they were my delicious chocolate balls, and everybody happened to love my balls at that party. But it's Christmas time. I'm going to show you how to make reindeer poop. What you need for this fantastic recipe is 3 simple ingredients. These semi-sweet chocolate chips and cream cheese. That's it. What you're going to do, in a nutshell, is crunch up the cookies, cream filling and all. You want them to get about the consistency to where they look like dirt. I know, gross, but hey. And then you take them and put them in a big mixing bowl. Take the cream cheese, make sure it's softened, maybe set it out for an hour or so it softens up, and then mix it together with the crushed cookies. Then you melt down your chocolate chips and you cover the balls. Go ahead and cover your balls with chocolate. Okay, I take the cookies. You can only do a few at a time. Just a few at a time, and it always helps if this thing is stuck in the wall. After you've crushed up your cookies or blended or whatever you do, they're going to look about like this. About like dirt. Nice, good potting soil. That's what it reminds me of. You're going to have little lumps in there. That's okay. Make sure you get most of the big ones out though. And then take your softened cream cheese and put that in there. And after you put the cream cheese in the cookie crumbs, you're going to knead the whole thing together until you have just a very dark, kind of slimy feeling dough. And yes, by the way, you're using the entire packet of cream cheese and the entire packet of cookies. All the cookies. Every single one of them. Don't go eating any of them before you put them in there. You stay out of the cookies, you. Now, you're simply going to mix this all together. Boy, it takes a little while, little doing. And when you're done mixing your cookie and cream cheese mixture, it will look something like that. When you melt your chocolate, you don't want to just put it in a bowl in the microwave, or you don't just want to put it in a pot on the stove and heat it, because there's too much risk of burning the chocolate, and burnt chocolate is not something you want. So what you do is get 2 pots, one large and one smaller. You take the larger pot and you fill it with water, just enough water to where it will float the smaller pot without the smaller pot touching the bottom of the large one. You don't want this pot to touch the bottom of this pot. Okay, after the water is heated up, put your chocolate chips in the top pan and just start to stir. This will evenly and very effectively melt your chocolate chips without burning them. It's the best way I've ever found to melt chocolate. And after the chocolate's all melted, it'll have a nice creamy texture, like that. Very good. best way to melt chocolate. Turn the heat off or turn it down. I'm going to keep it a little warm to keep the chocolate melted. Now you're going to take this mixture, make sure it's completely mixed up to where it's all, the color is one consistency. None of the cream cheese is still showing the white and all that. You want it all mixed up. And you'll take little pieces off, however big you want. And just roll them. Like that. Or you can make it, instead of reindeer poop, you can make it look like human poop, but that's just nasty. And take your ball, your chocolate cream cheese ball, and just roll it around in the chocolate. Maybe pour some over it. Until it's completely covered. And then place it on a pan. Like so. And they'll look like that when they're completely covered with chocolate. Now take them, after you've coated them, and put them in the refrigerator. Because they need to cool so the chocolate can harden up. Otherwise you're going to have a gooey mess if you try to eat them like they are now. And you'll probably burn your fingers because that chocolate is hot. That's why I'm using a spoon. You want to keep it at about a medium, low to medium heat to where the water's just under a boil so the chocolate stays thin enough to coat them. Don't worry about not having enough chocolate. That one packet of chocolate chips is more than enough to cover the batter, the cookie, cream cheese, whatever the heck it is. You got plenty of chocolate. If you don't have a use for the rest of your chocolate, which I don't, and you want to get rid of it, do it right away while it's still hot so it doesn't harden on the pan, because it's harder to clean the pan up then. Goodbye, sweet chocolate. Use hot water. It helps to get it off the pan better. Alright, they're ready. I'll tell you what, these things are fantastic. It's just chocolate covered chocolate. It's like a chocolate gasm. I'll tell you what, just I'll see you next week. Whew. You stay out of the cookies, you.